Let me tell you a story about the power of church to bring people together. This is 100% serious. I'm not joking. The power of church to bring people together for good reasons. I was on a flight to California last year, and I was on the bus to go to the airplane, and this lady was complaining. She had this mask on. Her husband had the mask on. It was mask time, and she was complaining this mask is stupid. I'm so thirsty. Complaining to her husband, Ken, I'm so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. So I had all these bottles of water. I gave a bottle of water to this lady. She goes, you know what? You're such a gentleman. Where in California are you going? I said, I'm going to some place. I'm not going to say it here, some small town. She goes, we're from that small town. We run a cafe in that small town. Come and stop by and you can have breakfast when you're at the cafe. I thought, you know what? Let me just go. So these two lovely people, Linda and Ken, their name was, I had breakfast with them. I went to church with them because it was a Sunday morning. And they were telling me about how they adopted an orphan from Ukraine. They have a daughter who's 14 who they adopted through an agency that takes Ukrainian orphans and resettles them in the West. So I'm in touch with Linda and Ken a little bit on Instagram. Wonderful people, two of the nicest people I've ever met. And they said to me when this war broke out, Tristan, we have some problems. The agency in which we adopted our daughter from is having problems getting people across the border to Romania. They're having all sorts of issues. So if you look on my Instagram, I'm going to post it again, actually, because I posted it a few days ago. I'm going to post it again. I went for dinner with the lady who ran this agency, and her only problem, and I said this to Andrew, was this. Logistically, she was doing everything right, but she had everyone here in Bucharest. And she said, Tristan, I need somewhere to keep these orphans. I need somewhere to keep them because I can't get them to the United States. I said, why can't you get them to the United States? She said, plane tickets are expensive. I went, money? Money is your problem? So in a couple days, she's promised me photographs. There's going to be big group pictures. I'm going to blur everyone's face out, of course. I only post this stuff to inspire others to do good things. Me and Andrew have flown, I think, 20-something Ukrainian orphans over to the United States to be settled into new homes. We weren't going to leave them here in Bucharest. We could have taken care of them here, given them somewhere to stay. But they're all in the United States, I think, as of tomorrow and the day after. And the power of church brings people together. I think that God sent masks to earth so that woman would complain loudly, so I would become her friend, so me and Andrew would save a bunch of Ukrainian orphans. So, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.